My name's Rhona Cunningham. I'm manager of Fife Gingerbread. Fife Gingerbread is an independent organisation here in Fife. We're obviously connected very thinly to National Gingerbread, but as an independent organisation. We're connected through Fife Council, mainly one because they give us our core funding, and two because Fife's a fairly small place, so obviously the welfare reform and everything that impacts on lone parents is important to us, so we speak with the council frequently. Most of the work that we do is to do with one-to-one support, because lone parent families are very different. The issues that happen in life in general impact on lone parents, but often they have a bit of harder hit because lone parents are not only charged with bringing up their children with the care and love, but often financially they suffer financial constraints. So we have a team of support workers who work one-to-one with parents, help them identify what issues need to be overcome in their lives, and quite often there's quite simple practical things, but often it's about trying to get people back into the employment market, overcome childcare barriers and the whole gambit of issues that kind of go on round about that. So it's not really a one size fits all, it's a one size and we'll try and work ourselves round about you. You can do an impact assessment by getting a group of professionals around the table and you all go through what you think is your view of what's happening. That's fair enough. If you want to do a tick box exercise, do it like that. But if you want to really find out what it's like for the people in the communities, what it's like for their life, what it's like struggling with your children, then speak to them. And use organisations like yourselves. I mean, there's organisations like Homestart, Barnardo's, Aberlour. There's any amount of organisations in any local authority. So if they don't do that, I think they're missing a trick. Human rights is something that I didn't really know very much about. Tended to be all the headline stuff, mainly to do with prisoners and human rights that kind of get everybody a wee bit excited. I think I have a better understanding, and I tell you one of the scariest things that I've kind of got on my radar now, and that was kind of after hearing about the parents' experience and then the workshop where there was a lot of workers all kind of talking about the case studies, which I knew were real and I could put faces to some of them. But for me, there was a bit of a scary moment where I thought, do you know something? We've got people who are actually on the verge of becoming suicidal, and we think that's all right. We didn't think it's all right, but being kind of just faced with that and thinking that can't be right, that in this day and age that people are living under circumstances where they have zero control over what's happening, or they think they've got zero control over what's happening to them, and they're sort of tinkering with that idea, well, there's only one other way out. That can't be right. So yeah, I think I do have a better understanding about human rights. You can read things, you can read things in print, and it doesn't have a real feel. When you see people, and when you see how much they're kind of struggling, and when you see how much they're suffering, then that puts a different edge on it. So I think Fife Council are actually quite good. They're quite sympathetic to the impact of the welfare reform, and they are quite they're quite up for trying to do whatever they can within the constraints that they've got. So I think they totally understand that people need more than just like a point to go to, or somewhere to go to get information. That people often need a lot of hand holding and a lot of that individual support that I initially spoke about.